and we're coming to you from Bonney's Water Ski Park in Baldivis. It might also be registered as the WA Water Ski Park. I got Wayne here. Hi, Wayne.
I'm doing quite well. How you doing, Moose?
I'm doing well. I'm getting it right.
Hot diggity dog. You actually got it right. Now, after take 15, I just want to say that we're having a nice day out here, and we're going to have some fun, a lot of challenges. Actually, we've got a story that I had to do on the HG headquarters.
You had to do it, did you?
No, I had to do it because I got beat up and slapped. Yeah. So I had to do it, but it was a great story anyway, and they actually put up with me well. I got away with my life, so that'll be coming up.
James?
Yes, g'day everybody. I'd like to say a special how you doing, just for the hell of it. And I'm doing a story on golf, so check it out later on the show.
Yeah, and I'm going to go down and have a look at a bit of boxing we did in Spearwood. And Action Man's here, and we're about to tell him what he's about to do. We've come down here. First of all, we'll get the balls and all rolling, as we say, and I'm going to ask Barry to come in because Barry's just a bit of a challenge to Action Man. And hi, Barry. How you doing?
He's very good.
Yeah.
Now tell us, what is Action Man going to do?
Well, we've got a challenge for you, Action Man. Even 8-year-old girls can do this, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Oh,
it could be hard, come on.
No, it shouldn't be too hard at all, but it's barefoot water skiing.
Barefoot water skiing.
And we reckon we can get you out there and up and going.
So
you're going to die.
How do you reckon, huh?
So we're here with the Barefoot Water Ski Group.
Give it a go.
And Action Man's going to have a bit of a go. And don't forget, if you've got a challenge you want to put to him, make sure you write us or email us and put Action Man to the test. So while we're going to get him ready, let's have a look at a bit of a story I did a while back in Spearwood, just up the road here. Some young guys doing boxing.
In Spearwood.
Hi everybody, it's Moose here from Bulls and All, of course, as you know, that's what you're watching the show. And I'm down at Joe Cooper Recreation Center. We came a long time ago where Action Man had to go on the skates out there and didn't too well with playing hockey. And we're in Spearwood. G'day to everyone in Spearwood. And I'm talking to Milos Radovic, who's running a bit of a boxing camp here. And Milos, welcome to the show. Tell us a bit about your career, first of all, because you're actually go right back into boxing.
Okay, I've been around in the fight game for 12 years. I've had about 34 fights, 5 or 6 losses in my career. I've fought some of the heavies that will probably recognise guys like Danny Green.
Danny, we know Danny well, yeah.
One of my last fights when I retired after, unfortunate that I lost. He ended up going to Atlanta, I stayed here. What can I say? I've just taken over the gym and I've got 3 young boys here that are born and bred to fight, so I thought I'd just pass my knowledge and my future on to some younger generation.
Show what it's all about, because it's been called a brutal sport and all that kind of stuff, but boxing it's been around for a long time and will be around for a long time. Tell us, now you fought Danny, of course, we know Danny Green well, and he actually broke his hand. Was that when he was fighting you, or was that another time?
No, that's another time. He's broken a hand on a couple of occasions actually. Once was at the Olympics, but yeah, we've competed 3 times that I fought him. First time I ever fought him, I actually beat him on points when we competed, and then I was unlucky the second 2 times.
Actually, what goes through your head now? You know you fought someone like Danny, you've lost, or one or the other way, or those that you beat. What's the reaction if you say walking down the street and you meet that person? Of course, when you're in the ring boxing and then you meet them out in the street, what's the attitude?
Oh, the attitude, we are sportsmen.
Yeah.
We're sportsmen. It's a sportsman game. I mean, there's no money in it because it's amateur. When we fought amateur, it's hi, we say hi, good day, we're mates. When we're in there, we're competitors. We try to knock each other's heads off, but we're really, once we finish the fight, we mates. We say good day.
Now you finished boxing. You took over the gym here, and now you've got 3 young fellas here. Tell us a bit about them.
I've got youngest boy. His name's Stephen McLean. He's one of the Corbett's family. He's an Aboriginal boy. He was training at a Hilton PCYC, a little boxing club that's in Hilton, near Fremantle there. His parents brought him down to this gym I can't get it. I'm not to go into details why and what for politically, but
just to get him involved in something.
He's come down here because
he's involved in sports. What we keep saying, yeah.
And also he's got more younger generation here we can train with and practice, and we've got a fairly good name as a club here. as motivational ways, and also skill and technique, because we go by the European style of boxing and training. The other guy is Martin Grant. He's 15. He's a silver medalist. For the first year that he's been into boxing, when he started, he was like 10 years old or something like that. He started and he was a silver medalist. He's been here 5 or 6 years. And this year, unfortunately, wasn't so lucky. He got a bronze medal, third placing. But
that's still pretty lucky, you know, get a bronze medal. Because how many people would he have competed against to get to there?
Well, all up in the Eastern States, when we went to Melbourne, there was 98 competition bouts. So
98 to come third is not too bad. In his first year?
In his first year, yeah.
Fantastic, good effort.
And with the other guy, Glenn, his brother, older boy, he's been a silver medalist first, and now he's taken out a gold medal this year. And he had quite a battle and a half, because he had to go every single night to eliminations to the finals, and he really successfully achieved what he wanted to achieve.
Now, with boxing, a lot of young people coming along, it's not one of those things going because you want to learn how to beat everybody up and whatever. It really is a sport. It really teaches you skill, keeps you fit. What kind of other things would you say if someone out there saying, oh, you know, I'm a bit wary about taking my son or daughter down and learn a bit of boxing, because there's boys and girls, of course, into it. Well, what kind of message would you want to give?
Well, our message, this club particularly, the boxing isn't a brutal sport like everybody thinks so. I mean, there are a few thugs out there that think, you know, to turn it into a brutal sport, but I mean, if it's done right and taken precautionary measures, you know, as in amateur, it's a good sport. It's a noble sport. I mean, it's a sport for, you know, made for kings, pretty much, you know. Yeah. It's one of those sports that you need to be super fit. You've got to have an extreme fitness to be competing, and like here at this gym, we never ever push anybody to go in there and compete. It's all a soul thing where, say you wanted to box, you want to come in and do your own competition, you ask me whether you want it, and then I'll see whether you're ready, prepare you for the competition and that. I don't actually push anybody, and we've got a hell of a lot of boys and girls here that come here ranging from 8 years old, that train fitness strictly, and eventually they will move their way into, you know, competition and maybe be Australian champions and world champions, hopefully.
All right, now someone out there in the Spearwood area, because we're in Spearwood, or whatever area you may be in, if you're interested in getting involved in boxing, of course, look around, there's a lot of gyms, but if they want to get involved here, what's the phone number here?
The phone number 94985089. That's my home phone number, and yeah, if I'm not home, answering machine's there, secretary, and yeah, I'll get back to you.
Okay, so come down, have a bit of a go. All right, now I'm having a chat with the young fellas here involved, and I'm talking to Stephen, to Martin, and to Glenn, and these are the guys here who we were just talking about. Stephen, how you going, mate?
Good.
Tell us what got you involved in boxing.
Oh, self-defense and all, you know.
Yeah. Didn't want to play basketball instead?
Well, I like all my sports, you know.
All right. Cool. Now, when you came down to learn boxing and all that, did you have a bit of skill ahead of time, like, you know, around the schoolyard, or was it just one of those things you wanted to get involved in a sport?
Oh, yeah, I was involved with sport, yeah, a lot.
Now, with the different gloves and all that you guys wear, I noticed they also talked about the way different. Is that right as well with your gloves? Are they special gloves for juniors, or what's the deal there? Martin?
Yeah, I think it's like they use 10 ounce for the smaller, and I think like when they get heavier, they like heavier gloves and that.
Okay, and so that means you have to use like a lighter horseshoe in there or something, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Martin, what got you involved?
I'm not sure, we just like came down for fitness, and yeah, just thought we'd have a couple of fights.
And it's gone a little bit further than that now, hasn't it? Yeah. Tell us a bit about the Amateur Basketball Association. How have you been going with it so far?
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Yeah, but didn't you just win, boxing, well I was saying basketball. With the, didn't you win silver?
Yeah, I won silver I think it was 2 years ago in Queensland for the Australian titles, and bronze this year.
Fantastic. And where do you see like it going from here?
Hopefully like fight till I'm older, go professional.
Maybe be like one of the guys on the wall here. Muhammad Ali or Danny Green, we always say. Maybe like Moilox there. And what got you involved, Glenn?
Came down for fitness, well, stand-up staying.
And then you've gone on a bit further as well and won a bit of a medal as well, is that right?
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about your career so far.
I've won Australian titles, won state titles about 3 or 4 times.
Fantastic, isn't it? And where do you see it maybe going from here? Like, do you see like in the future maybe it going professional at any time, or do you just see it as a fun thing, as a sport thing for now? Or
For fun.
yeah, any of you guys see it maybe going on bigger and better, or just really fun? Yeah.
Olympics.
Yeah. So you're going to beat up Anthony Mundine for us, or what? Well, good luck to you guys anyway, and next time it'll be 3 gold medals, I'm sure. Is anybody you guys would like to say thank you to for helping you out along the way? Mum and Dad and everybody else, all your mates at school and all that. Good luck. All right, good luck to you guys anyway.
Now we're here with Barry, someone who actually knows what they're doing. He and his son can actually ski. But we've got an Action Man challenge going. Now, Barry, you're going to be talking Action Man through this. I've already said that if Action Man doesn't survive this, we want his T-shirt. We're going to auction it off. What will he have to do to survive?
All he has to do is exactly as he's told. And if he can do that, we'll be sweet. But when he went out there last time, I said there's 5 steps to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what did he do? He went 1, 2, 3, 5. Forgot number 4. But if we can get him to do as he's told, we'll be sweet. This is quite easy, Action Man, believe me.
Okay, then now Action Man, actually, I was told by some other people that if Action Man doesn't do this, we were trying to get a big cape for him and stuff like that if he does well, and some cool sunnies. If he screws this up, he's going to have to wear high heels and pumps because we're going to be riding him pretty hard. Now, anyway, hopefully things will come out well.
Yeah, they should do. Because Action Man, you see that little 8-year-old boy sitting over there? He can do this, you know.
There's the little 8-year-old guy. How you doing?
Good.
Now, what's your name?
Jack.
Now, Jack, are you one of the youngest guys doing this?
Yeah.
All right. Now, Jack, how long have you been doing this great venture here?
Since the first day of the year.
First day of the year. Now, is anybody you want to wave to, any of your fans at school? What school do you go to?
Baptist College.
Okay, then. Do you want to look at the camera and wave to any of your friends? Okay. Now, you can say hello to any of your friends. You got any friends you want to say hello to?
Not really.
Okay, well, that type of kid. Okay, well, we're going to be all right. And we're going to see you do your thing a little bit later.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, yeah. So now we're going to get started. Yeah.
On the count of 3, you're going to throw your shoulders back, your groin up, and your legs are going to go straight. And then I'll talk you through every step after that. So don't worry about anything, okay? 1, 2, 3. Sit up. Bend at the waist. Bend at the waist. 1 foot. 1 foot. Sit up. Bend at the waist. Hey, listen, sit up. More. Other foot. Knees together. Straighten your arms. Straighten your arms. Toes up. Now stand up slowly. Stand up with your feet, with your legs, straight arms. Straight arms. Straight arms. Hey. One thing, if you can remember in this sport, when in doubt, bend my knees. You see how it started to get a bit there? Oh shit, you panic? Okay, don't. Relax. So if it doesn't feel right, bend your knees. On the count of 3, shoulders back, groin up, feet out. Then remember I said sit up. Remember, just think I'll punch you in the stomach and you're gone like that. That'll get you up.
Oh, we will.
1, 2, 3. Good. 1 foot. Other foot. Straighten your arms. Now squat up. Squat. Squat up. Squat up. Don't pull yourself up. Squat up. Dick forward. Dick forward. Your dick. Push your dick forward. That's dick. Straighten your arms. Shoulders back. Let go. Let go. You're going to fall. You'll fall. What I'm saying is you're skiing along there like this here, and I'm saying dick forward, and you're thinking, huh? Huh? That's what this is, okay?
Yeah, I know.
So if you can get that and push it there like that, it'll be sweet. All right? When you also went to stand up, you're pulling up there like this. It's your legs, okay? Remember, if you do as you're told, it's easy. So it's a squat up, and from that, groin forward. Maybe you know what a groin is instead. 1, 2, 3. One foot, other foot. Sit there, just sit there. Sit there. Just sit there for a second. Sit there and relax.
Good thing, chicks love it, Action Man.
Hey,
That's your motivation.
Action Man, if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Ready?
There you go.
1, 2, 3.
And chicks love it.
One foot, other foot. Put them on the water, that's it. Just sit there. Put them on the water. He's knackered.
Can you cut his head off?
I think you're buggered, mate.
Yes.
I think you're better off doing no more. You're only going to hurt yourself.
Great effort.
Well, I'm here with the Action Man, and how do you feel, buddy?
Knackered.
Do you feel like you deserve a skirt or a cape?
A skirt.
What's the general vote around here? Skirt or cape?
Skirt.
Yeah.
Skirt, bitch.
And yeah, what do we have over here?
Oh, we're going for a skirt.
And myself, I do tip the skirt on this, and that's tutu. So how did you actually find it out there? Apart from not listening to instructions and doing what you're told.
It's very hard. I got it once, which is a tribute to my stupidity, but still. But it's very good when you get the hang of it.
Well, you look like
But that face first thing right into the ground.
And I really got to ask, because remember a while back, me and you did waveboarding, and we drank at least 20 gallons each of the Swan. What does this taste like?
Well, I didn't have much of the water, but the face first in the ground. If they didn't break my nose, nothing will.
So you think you're going to take it on full time? Because I think you got some natural talent there.
I got plenty of natural talent for other things that sound like this.
There you go, ladies, natural talent. So stay with us. Well, we're going to go to a break anyway, so stay with us soon. And by the way, man, I'd like to say I think you're a fantastic skier, and taste some more. So stay with us after these short messages. They got me wet. Thank you. Back from the break, everybody. I'm speaking with Adam and Jay. How you going, guys?
Not bad, thanks.
Now, we just seen you guys doing some stunts and stuff, unlike Action Man, of course. How long did it take you to learn that kind of stuff?
I've been doing it about 7.5 years now.
Yeah? And what about you?
About 4 years.
Yeah? What initially got you guys started?
I came down in about 93 and saw the Nationals here.
Yeah.
Thought it looked pretty cool and thought I'd give it a shot.
Yeah?
Just went from there.
What about you, Jay? What initially got you started?
Yeah, I started in 93.
Yeah.
I started, watched it here.
Yeah.
Then I first learned over in the Murray River in South Australia.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, my uncle taught me, so my
Yeah.
dad, so
Yeah?
then Adam's been helping me.
Yeah.
Dad and Barry. Yep.
Okay,
Been
now
good.
you mentioned you guys went to the Nationals not long ago?
Yeah, we had the Nationals about a month ago. Jay actually went. I didn't go this year, but Jay went. And
How'd you go, Jay?
Oh, not too good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're supposed to say bloody great, mate.
Yeah. Well, another West Australia took out my division.
All right.
Yeah, he's coming down soon, should
Yeah.
be. And Yeah, he took out the division. He skied really well.
Yeah? And you got to do much more training and try and go again next year? Or
Yeah.
what's the big plan?
Well, the Nationals going to be over here next year.
Oh, all right.
You've got the Nationals in the AA, which is the Australian Australasian Championships.
Yeah.
So you got all competitors all over the world coming.
Oh, awesome.
So it's going to be real good
great.
competition.
Yeah, you're going to be competing in that one as well?
Yeah, I will this
or-
time. Yeah, I had a year off. I won the Australian Championship the year before.
Yeah.
And just had a year off really this year.
Yeah.
So I'll be back again stronger next year.
Now, when you go to competitions such as that, what kind of things do they judge you and what kind of things are you expected to do? I mean, I'm thinking if we can train Action Man a little bit better, we might have a chance with balls and all, but...
That's right. Well, you've got three
if
separate...
you get the tutu off him first.
You've got three separate events. You've got your tricks where in 15 seconds you do as many tricks as you can and you get 2 passes of that.
Yeah.
Then you've got your slalom, which same again, it gives you 2 passes of 15 seconds.
What do you do on the slalom?
You have to basically cross the boat wash as many times as you can.
Yeah. Without stacking it?
Without stacking it always helps, that's right. Yeah. And if you go on 1 foot as opposed to 2, you get more points
Extra
for that.
points, bonus.
And then they've got jump, which is purely on distance.
Yeah.
How far you can jump.
Launch it.
That's right.
Yeah. Which event do you like best, Joe?
Slalom.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just hooning through the waves
Yep.
then?
Just the speed.
No worries. Right, is there anyone you guys want to say hello to or anything while we're on TV here?
I would just like to say hi to all the barefooters in WA, and we'd like to get them to come down to our training school.
Yeah.
If they could contact the Barefoot Club, because we've got Brett Sands, one of the world's best coaches, coming over
he's
soon.
down here, is he?
Yeah, he's actually based in Victoria, but he's coming over in May, and we'll be running a training school.
Yeah.
So we're looking for people to come down and learn some more tricks.
Okay, now if there's anyone out there who's seen Action Man's fine work and at least 5 or 6 days of training to get him to fall over and drink a lot of lake water, what incentive do you have for people out there to come down here and give it a go?
Yeah, well, they can just come down or contact anyone from the Barefoot Division or ring up the Water Ski Association, and they'll put you onto someone from the Barefoot Division. And we can give you some lessons. And
quite easy to get into.
Yeah, doing it yourself it's very hard to learn, but if you've got some coaching it's very easy.
Yeah, how long did it take you to pick it up, Jay?
Well, I've been skiing since I was 2. So
quite a while.
Yeah, it runs through the family.
Yeah.
So
born into it, mate.
Yep. Yeah, it helps when you're born into it.
Yeah.
But anyone that wants to have a go, just keep at it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
No worries, boys. Pleasure talking to you, and hopefully we'll see you in the Nationals and kicking some butt for WA. And we're going to go to a story I did recently on square dancing. So we're down here at the Maylands Yacht Club, and I'm speaking with Steve. How you going, mate?
Very good, thank you.
Now, first of all, what's the name of the club here?
Happy Wanderers Square Dance Club.
Okay, and can you tell me some of the basics to square dancing? Not many people, I mean, a lot of people have obviously heard about it, but not many people really know about it.
Well, it's something that you can follow the instructions of the caller, and even where men have 2 left feet, they can always get it right on the day.
Like Action Man, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's great fun, very cheap. It keeps you fit and healthy, and really is a cheap night out with good friends.
Yeah, and how long have you been involved, Steve?
I started when I was 12 years old.
Oh, right. It's quite a few years there, mate.
Yeah, many years, and I had a break after I got married and the kids sort of got in the way, but 13 years out of it, I came back to it, and it's really great.
Yeah. So what are some of the basics? I mean, people might get confused between boot scooting and stuff like that. I mean, just tell me some of the, I suppose, the definite things you can know just about square dancing.
Well, really, it's basically walking movement, so anybody can do it as long as you've got 2 legs and you can follow instructions. A lot of it is walking, turning, swinging, and generally keeping aerobically fit and having lots of fun.
Yeah, which is great for anyone at any age, I suppose. Keeping fit is the biggest goal in life.
That's right, at any age, and it's known to be keeping you healthy and, up to 10 or 15 years younger.
Okay, now can you tell me about the club down here? How long's it been going? Just some general info on it.
Well, over 20 years, and...
Make it up if you don't know it, I always do.
That's right.
50 years ago. Sorry, mate.
No, Kevin Kelly's a great caller, and he's one of the mainstays in the Square Dance Association, and there's different levels of square dancing which he knows, but most people know it as modern mainstream square dancing, and then you go up to the different levels of plus square dancing and A1 and A2.
Yeah. Now, is it hard to learn?
No, it's very easy, and it's really great fun learning too.
Yeah. Now, if anyone out there is watching, they think, I wouldn't mind coming down and giving it a go. Is it possible to come down and give it a go?
Yes, it is, and all you need to do is contact the club and come on down.
And give us that psychic number there.
279-2307.
There we go, 9279-2307. Thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Not a problem.
And now I'm speaking with Karen. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Now, can you tell me how long have you been down here?
About 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, okay. And what do you enjoy most about it?
I think the people mainly, and just the fun that you have with square dancing.
Yeah. Now, what got you involved initially?
The caller.
The caller?
Yeah,
He said, "Oh, yeah."
with the caller.
Oh, right. She said, "Come on, we need some more people. You got to come down."
Yeah, virtually.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what's some of the best things you like about it? I
Um,
mean, you said the people are even. Obviously, it's easy to learn and it's quite easy to do. Is it once you get the know of it?
yeah, once you get to know it, it's very easy. Once you get to know all the moves that you have to do, Yep.
No worries. And you want to say good day to anyone out there watching?
No?
Well, thank you very much for talking to us and have a good night.
Okay, bye.
And now I'm speaking with Kevin Kelly, the caller. How are you doing, mate?
Very well, thanks, James. Yourself?
Very good, mate. Now, can you tell me a lot about your role as the caller?
Yeah, well, the caller's job basically is to teach people how to dance and then help them to enjoy the dance, at a regular club night, just as we're having tonight.
Yep. Yeah. And how long have you actually been involved with square dancing?
I lost a bet and went to my first square dance 32 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's kept you involved so long? I mean, a lot of people play all different sports and they lose interest and stuff like that. 32 years, quite a long time.
Yeah, it is. It's for me, it's been. I guess I'm just fortunate that I enjoy it an awful lot, and I enjoy. This is my little entertainment niche, I guess. I'm never going to be a superstar anywhere else, so I just get an opportunity to have a good time with some really, really nice people.
That's great. Now we're down here at the Mainland Yacht Club. Is this the only club you call for, or you call all over Perth?
No. I call. This is my only regular club, but we run a beginners group on Tuesday nights and club night Friday night, as you're seeing tonight. So it's a twice a week commitment. And then on top of that, I sort of freelance call quite a bit. I call pretty much all over Australia and in quite a few parts of the world as well. Been a lot of fun.
Now you said on Tuesday nights you got beginners classes. We've been watching a bit tonight and they're moving pretty well. How does a beginner rate? Do you bring it through easy or just go hard?
No, very very easy. As a matter of fact, square dancing is really quite unique because we teach obviously one movement at a time. You don't ever realise that you're actually learning. It's just progressed naturally. Yeah, and it's very simple. I mean, we will have a group up very very shortly because we've got some people here that have never actually been square dancing before, and we're going to invite them onto the floor, and you'll see that they'll pick it up. Yeah, a little bit of explanation, a couple of minutes of explanation, and they'll be going into the middle and back and yahooing and having a bit of fun, and that's really what it's all about.
As long as you yahoo, I think that's all great.
I think so. Yeah.
Now, obviously, you said you've been involved 32 years and you're a caller. I mean, obviously you started out square dancing.
Oh yeah. I danced before I called. It's kind of a basic requirement. You've got to know how to do the steps before you learn how to teach the steps. Yeah. So yeah, I started. Although I've got to admit, 32 years ago when I started, there were only 24 basic movements in square dancing. They're a lot closer to 70 now. So things have progressed. So
you have to go to school and learn all the new stuff, mate, to teach it.
Well, it's a continual learning process. Yeah.
As long as you're still having fun, mate, that's all that matters, really, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
And what do you got to say to anyone out there watching who thinks, I don't know?
Give it a go.
Give it a go.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's good for your cardiovascular and it's good for your mind, and it's just nice to get out.
People,
oftentimes we forget how to interact with people in today's world, and this gives you the opportunity. I mean, if all 8 of you aren't getting it right, it falls apart. So
that's it.
Yeah, you're just relying on others. It's a team event. It's great.
No worries. Thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Kevin.
Thank you very very much.
And now I'm speaking to a couple of the other people. Sheila, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
And Mike, how you going?
Good, thanks. Good.
And how long have you been involved, Sheila?
Oh, about 5 years now. Yes, love every minute of it. It's wonderful. It's great pastime and full of energy, and it gives you a lot of social world as well, which you meet nice people. And you can go to lots of different clubs. Makes it a very, very pleasant life. Keeps you fit as well.
That's great. That's one thing that we've got out of tonight. I mean, everyone we spoke to said it does keep you fit because you're moving around, and they said the steps are also very easy to learn.
Oh, very easy, yes. Once you get into it, you're fine, and you get a lot of help from the other people. So it's a really pleasant thing, and you get a lot of laughs learning. It's great fun to learn, yeah.
And Michael, how long have you been involved, mate?
Too long, probably. About
too long? That long?
20 years, yeah. Yeah, about 20 years, yeah. Yeah.
And what keeps you? You still enjoying it, obviously?
Yeah, still enjoy it. I mean, sort of, I've been to sort of different places, been over to the States and square danced, internationally, nationally.
Really? Where have you gone and seen internationally?
Went to Portland for their national convention in America, so that was with a group of about 60 other square dancers from WA a little while ago.
Is that pretty much what you like best about it, meeting new people and just having a lot of fun?
Oh yes, you make a lot of lovely friends, yeah, and I love the social side of it as well. And plus we have great laughs. We are, it's wonderful. It keeps you young. If anyone wants to keep young, this is the place to be. Yes, James, it is.
That's great, good stuff. And one thing I want you to say is if anyone out there is thinking, oh, I'm not too sure, what do you got to say to them?
Oh, give it a go.
Apart from keeping young, that's always a go.
Yeah, that's right. But give it a go and give it a try. Don't be shy, because once you get there, you'll never regret it. I can assure you of that.
Thank you very much for your time, guys. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
It's very nice of you. Thank you.
All right. Now we've got Jack, who is also Action Boy today, because he was the one of the people that was able to do it right. We saw Action Man's debacle, but we'll give him credit for actually doing it. But we're here talking to a young superstar. How you doing, Jack?
Good.
Now, Jack, I remember we were talking in the boat. Obviously, you were talking about how to do my taxes and stuff, and that, thanks for the help. But also, we were talking about this skiing and stuff like that, and you was telling us how good you were, and you definitely lived up to top billing, unlike Action Man. What do you attribute that to?
Action Man!
Very good.
Good coaching, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah.
It was great coaching there. I mean, I noticed normally when Action Man was doing it, a lot of Barry almost lost his voice trying to coach Action Man. Whereas when you got out there, there wasn't much said because you knew what you were doing. Now, I mean, I know you've got a lot of talent and what have you. What would you like to say to a young budding Action Man to get himself together? What does he need to do besides forget a life?
Listen to the coach more. Listen to instructions a bit more.
Yes. Now, you know that at 8 years old, and he hasn't figured it out at 24, but we'll go there a little bit later. Thanks a lot there, Jack. Now, you're a very ambitious young man, and actually you speak better than all of us here. So, is there anybody you'd like to say hello to?
Ryan and Amanda that live down the street. They said they'll be watching this. What? And my mum.
And what about your dad or Elvis or anybody? That many people?
All my friends.
All your friends. That's good. Well, if you've got friends, you got a heck of a lot more than me. Well, so thanks a lot, buddy.
Yeah, thanks to Wayne and all the gang out there, and Jack. He had a good interview with Jack, and we're about to go to a break, but I want to show you that I'm not chicken. I was going to have a go, but they wouldn't let me use my secret weapon here. If you notice, I brought it with a wing keel. We were going to have a go at that, but they wouldn't let me do it. So anyway, we're going to go to a break. We'll be back with a bit more from Bonney's Water Ski Park with the WA Barefoot Water Ski Group. So we'll be back after this.
Somebody just made a joke here, but we can't go there. Anyway, welcome back from the break. I'm here speaking with the president, the national president of skiing in Australia. And I'm also here speaking with Barry, who gave some great advice to Action Man. Unfortunately, he didn't hear a darn word of it. Now, how you guys doing today?
Great, thanks. I thought he did pretty well.
Oh, yeah, he did pretty well. I mean, he did actually get up, but it's our job to keep giving him crap, so we're going to do our jobs. Now, basically, if you can tell us how you got involved in the sport, and you're the president now, and what actually is going on in the sport today?
Yeah, well, I've been involved in sport for around about the last 15 years. I've been the president of Australia for about the last 6.5. More behind a desk in the last few years by the sounds of it, but it's great. It's a good sport. I've been lucky enough to travel plenty of places around the world. I've been Mexico, the US, Canada, France, Japan, New Zealand a few times. So look, it's a great sport. Great to get involved in, and it's from the low, the young kids. I mean, my son Jack, he's just starting out to. Barry here is probably the oldest boy in the club over in WA, but he still holds his own.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Barry's 21 twice. I mean, Barry, how long have you been involved in the sport?
I've been in it for 30 years now.
Okay.
A little bit longer than Jeff.
All right, then. And I saw your son was out there doing his thing, and he's very good as well. And then we got little Jack, a little superstar who's out there showing Action Man up on how to do it. Now, where do you see the sport hitting? I could ask both of you guys in the next couple of years.
Well, on an Australian perspective, the sport's grown incredibly in the last 5 years. We're in a situation where the sport was starting to wane a bit, but the last 5 to 6 years has seen it turn around drastically. Membership around Australia has doubled on what it was 4 or 5 years ago. So just people skiing at national titles. 4 or 5 years ago we had people 40 skiers. This year we had 82. So in that respect it's very good. As far as quality goes, there's been 13 World Championships. Australia have never finished worse than second in any of them.
Wow.
We've won we've won 5, and unfortunately the Yanks have beat us the rest of the time, but we got them back in New Zealand a few months ago and it was very good to do.
Yeah, it's always good to snag those blokes. I mean, we've got a producer named Moose we've been trying to snag for years. Now, basically, Barry, now if you could tell us a little bit from the WA perspective, how are the WA people faring when they go, say, over to Melbourne and places like that?
They really hold their own now. I got back in the sport nearly 8 years ago, and we weren't holding it too well. So since then we've started bringing over world-class coaches to lift the standard of WA, and we really hold our own over there. We went over there this year. We had one guy there that won men's 2 overall and picked up a gold, a silver, and a bronze. I picked up a gold dolphin jump.
Wow.
Jeff picked up silver, I believe it was.
Bronze in jump.
Bronze in jump. So
we
really
can bump it up to silver.
Yeah.
We can bump it up to silver.
Yeah. Now, if somebody wants to get involved in this, right, what makes a good skier at this level?
It used to be, many years ago, it was you had to be able to be a good skier on single ski and go through a slalom course and jump to be able to barefoot. Now we teach people who A, can't swim, and B, can't ski. You don't have to be able to do either of those to actually barefoot water ski. Jack has never been on a ski in his life, but he's barefooting. Ashley is probably the youngest one we got in the club. She's come through, I think she skied first, and she's gone out head and shoulders above everyone else, and she'll be a world champion if she sticks at it. So years ago, yeah, it was a progression. Now it's all technique, new ways of teaching people, and it's an easy sport.
Okay, now Barry, I mean, obviously to keep you involved in it for 30 years, it must be an exciting sport, something to keep somebody going that long. And I see your son is a very great skier in his own right. For young people just starting, like if you just want to start out in this sport, what are we looking at cash-wise to get yourself started out in the water? What are we looking at? What would you need?
Probably, you look at a suit, you look at $250 for a suit, a rope and handle, another $100, and then some
good bag manager.
Yeah, good bag manager. You got to finance the boat.
No, you don't need a boat because the club has its own boat, so you can come down and ski behind the club boat. It costs you $10 an hour. Now that is cheap, real cheap. And like I said, we bring world-class coaches over here. They've coached me how to coach, so we run coaching schools all the time. So anybody wants to learn, all they would do have to is just ring me, and I'll give you the number. It's 0418 88 5510, and we can teach anybody from 6 to 65. I had a lady 65 down here 2 years ago, wanted to learn how to barefoot, so she could say she did it. 3 lessons, and sorry, Action Man, but she put you to shame.
Oh, let's not go there. But also, too, that's excellent. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to see if you can explain a little bit about what's getting ready to take place with some of the people that we have out here getting ready to do 4-man jumps. Can you explain that a bit?
Yeah, well, what we're going to go and do a 4-man up, which is not easy to do because you're not all coordinated with one another. You're going to fall and you're going to do a lot of things. It's not an easy thing to do. It's easy to get up on foot, but to have 4 people out there, it's not an easy task, so we're going to see if we can do it.
Oh, good on you. Well, I'm sure with the skill and technique, and you got the president, national president looking on, so you better do your thing correctly.
I'm skiing.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we'll be saying you guys eulogy if you don't do it right, but hopefully it'll be all right. Now, we're going to go to a story that I did over at headquarters with the Youth Advisory Council, and hope you like the stories. It's about young people, helping young people to develop, and let's see how we go. We're at a 60 frame court, and it's normally called headquarters. And this lovely young lady here with me is named Maurice McClure. How you doing?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks.
All right, now can you tell us a little bit about this youth event today and how it all came about?
Sure. We're here today and yesterday and tomorrow for National Youth Week, which is a national event, obviously, to celebrate young people in Australia.
Yeah, I mean young people like myself, 43. No, I mean but young people.
Yeah, that's right. So we've got quite a few activities and events planned for today, and we've got some schools here, and we've had yeah, people come and skate. That's it.
Okay, yeah, I know. We almost got hit by a skateboard, basically. Okay, something like this, a project like this, what is it like to set this up?
Oh, we only decided about 4 weeks ago to do it, so we kind of had a bit of a rush to get lots of people involved, but we've had heaps of volunteers. Everyone that's here today has donated their time and resources, so we've got people making jewellery, we've got like some Aboriginal dancing and things happening, and everyone's done it free of charge, so it's been really good and quick. So.
Ah, excellent. Yeah, I mean, to put something together like this in about 4 or 5 weeks is a pretty fantastic effort. I mean, things like this, events like this, what got you involved in it?
I just love hanging out with young people, and if you get to hang out and plan at the same time, then why not?
Oh, yeah, perfect. I mean, there seems to be a lot of people here. How many schools did you guys contact to get this event happening?
We were really lucky because we worked with a couple of government agencies like the Department of Training and Office of Youth Affairs, and they did a mail out, so we sent information to all the schools in the metro area and all the TAFEs and all the unis, and we also got some coverage in a couple of the newspapers and on radio and stuff. So
you know, balls and all, people like that. Yeah, so that helped. No, just kidding. We'll chat with you a little bit later, and hopefully we'll see some young kids having some fun.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. I mean, as you're moving along, you never know when people are going to chat to you. You got all these young people here. As I'm just strolling, you know, people doing balls and all, you might just stroll over to people. You see guys waving and stuff like that. And what's your name, young man?
My name's Christian.
Christian. Now, what school are you coming from?
I'm at Scotch.
Scotch?
Yeah.
All right, then. Yeah, I think that's what, a private institution, a lot of crazy people over there, or how is it?
Oh, hey, it's a crazy people.
Oh. Yeah. Any teachers you want to beat up on camera or anything?
McGee.
All right. Now, this guy has just got an F for that effort there. And just kidding. And your name is?
John.
John. Now, John, what brought you out here today besides for being forced by your parents?
I'm not actually sure, but
that's a good answer.
We get to miss out on school.
Oh, okay then. And what events are you going to enter today?
Nothing.
Well, that's a guy that's all in there getting it done. And I know you want to be on camera, so we're going to ask you. Your name is?
Craig.
Craig.
Yeah.
Craig's excited. You can tell. Now, Craig, what events are you going to do today?
None.
So you're just going to have a look and stuff? You ain't going to break dance or moonwalk, anything like that?
Nah, not really. I'm just going to watch. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then. And what school are you from?
Scotch as well.
Scotch. Okay, so everybody here from Scotch, can you just give a wave?
Yeah.
Can you get those people over there from Scotch? Yeah. All right. A lot of Space Cadets. So we'll be happening a little bit later on, and we'll catch these superstars doing graffiti and all kinds of stuff, so we'll get back to you a little bit later. And now I'm here with the assistant manager of headquarters, and that's Damon Staples. How you doing, Damon?
Yeah, good, Wayne. How are you?
Good, mate. Now, you've been involved with this for 5 years. What got you involved?
Really, someone, Graham in Scarwar, just said, we're going to start up this crazy park in Leederville, and would you like to become part of it? And I said, yeah, sure. So from there, just went to a lot of meetings, and here we are.
Oh, well, excellent. I mean, I'm looking around. You've got a lot of things that are involved with the youth, a lot of events. You got skateboarding, breakdancing, the whole lot. There's going to be Aboriginal dancing and what have you. I mean, to put something together like this, what is that like?
Well, it's pretty intense. Like, obviously, we've had a lot of funding from private and public sector, but of course, on top of that, we got, again, volunteers, and couldn't have been done without volunteers. Like, the money's great, but without volunteers and work for the dole and things like that, it just couldn't happen. So, yeah, community support's really important for things like this.
Wow, and I mean, you've got the graffiti happening. Got a lot of great events here. It should be a great weekend. Now, you're also involved in the cafe here. Can you tell us about that as well?
Yeah, I just manage the cafe down here, so we do, functions and seminars and do lunches, do the full bit. So, feed the kids as well as feed the adults, so we do quite a range of different things. There goes a balloon.
Yeah, you got a range of things here. I mean, I've already seen a couple skateboards. One guy ran me over, so I feel right at home. And we just got balloons out here. Now, what message would you like to get out to the young people of the day?
Just come down and check it out. Obviously we're alcohol and smoke free, but doesn't mean you can't have a good time. Yeah, it's a safe environment. We also invite parents to come down, of course, so yeah, just come down and hang out. We've got a lot of things going on, a lot of things coming up, so yeah, keep in touch. And don't forget the website, www.hq.org.au.
All right, now along with that website, is there a phone number? Let's say I know you have a lot of volunteers and what have you that have graciously donated their time and effort to this. Now, is there a phone number?
It's 9328-3221, and hopefully that's flashing on your screen right now.
It'll be flashing, because if it isn't, we'll get shot. But thanks a lot, mate, and wish you every success down here. And welcome back from the Youth Advisory Council. Thanks a lot for that, and we wish you guys every success in your future endeavors. That was great. Now we're here with 4 gentlemen that are going to attempt to have all 4 of these people do what is called, I believe, a 4-up. So we're going to see how that goes. Now we got the president, the national president here, and we're going to get some names to get it all happening. We got Brennan and
Jeff.
I knew it.
Barry and Jay.
All right. Now, I'm excited because I don't have to do it, but these guys are going to attempt to have 4 people do something pretty spectacular at the same time. You guys ready to go?
We're ready to go.
All right, then. I guess that's one way to, to water down the interview. Anyway, good luck, guys.
Yeah, it's either really good or really messy. Great. The guys actually made the 4-up. I don't know if they've ever really done it that way before, but they had a go and did a good job of it. Now I'm having a chat with Ashley and Andrew here. Hello, Ashley. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good, good. And Andrew?
Good, yourself?
Good, good. Now tell us a bit, Andrew, how long have you been doing this?
Oh, for about 5 years. It's my 6th year this year.
Yeah? And you're hoping maybe to get into the Nationals and everything?
Yeah, I'm giving that a go next year.
Good. What's going to be your secret? What's your key?
Foot good.
Getting the feet right to begin with?
Yeah.
Now, Ashley, you're the 2nd youngest in Western Australia having a go at this barefoot. How do you like it so far?
Yeah, it's kind of good. I like it.
What's the best part of it?
The best part is that I'm skiing in the Nationals next year.
Yeah? And what's the worst part of it?
You have a couple of bad falls.
Yeah? But how old are you now?
I'm 9.
9? And when did you first start in this?
When I was 3 years.
3 years old, so you've been doing it for 6 years. That's fantastic. So you want to be the world champion one day?
Yes.
Well done. Hope you do too. And you obviously both want to say thanks to Mum and Dad for helping you out?
Yeah. Thanks, Mum. Thanks, Dad.
Cheers.
That's good. Yeah, thanks to the young kids there. They're having a good go. Ashley and Andrew are having a go. And if you want to have a go, don't forget, give this number a call. WA Barefoot Water Ski. They have a great time. They have all kinds of competitions. They're off to Margaret River soon. In fact, probably this weekend when this goes to air. And something else that's happening this weekend. What's happening, Wayne?
Well, I know you always try to put me on the spot, but I'm going to tell you exactly what's happening. I don't have a clue.
We're going to Mandurah.
Ah, yeah, that Mandurah thing. Yeah, we're going to Mandurah. How you doing, Charlotte? And everybody will be coming down to Mandurah. It's going to be a lot of fun. Any sporting activities you have, we'll be picking up on them, and it should be a great time.
So don't forget, if you're in Mandurah and you've got anything happening on the 4th and the 5th, and you want the Bulls and All crew to come, you can even specify you might not want Wayne to be there. So that's okay. That's all right with us. You might have a challenge for Action Man.
Yeah.
Give us an email is the best way, or write us. But you got to get in quick because we're there this weekend. So
that's right.
And this weekend only.
That's right.
4th and the 5th, right down in Mandurah. Now don't forget, on the 12th of May at 2 o'clock at the grounds where Time Glow is, over in 52 Arundel Road in Balcatta.
And he's doing this without a script.
We do everything without a script. You can tell because it's pretty crappy.
Yeah.
But 2 o'clock on the 12th of May, we're going to be at 52 Arundel Road where Time Glow is, and if you've got your entry in, you can win up to $2,000 off your sports uniform, your club uniform, whatever it may be, thanks to Time Glow. And I hope you got your entries in. You've had plenty of chances.
Plenty.
So 2 o'clock. In James' house today, you want to have a chat, Action Man, how he went?
Today was really great. Really quite enthused with Action Man's performance and his extracurricular.
It was garbage.
Which you do get.
And
I'd just like to say, excuse me, anyone out there who has a challenge for the Action Man, let's get it out there, because we want to get him.
Yeah.
We want to get him
right.
I mean,
one of the challenges is to get him a shirt that works
without holes in it. What? So what do you think, Action Man?
It's a good shirt.
Barefoot or not?
Barefoot. Definitely barefoot.
Yeah.
Barefoot.
So how's the skirt fit?
Do you want to drink from the cup
Fits
of
like
life?
a glove. Why not?
Okay, anyone, thanks for watching the show. Don't forget, you might have a bit of a chance. Mandurah, don't forget, we're coming this weekend. We'll be down there having a chat with you all about your sports and leisure. And get your entries in if you haven't. You might have a little bit of time on the 12th, 2 o'clock, 52 Arundel Road, the Time Glow competition. Everyone, thanks to the WA Barefoot Water Ski Park and Bonney's here for looking after us. And everyone, the name of the show is
Bulls and All.
We'll catch you next week.
If you want good sporting apparel, make sure you go to Time Glow. They'll fix you up. And also, if you want to get on the internet, make sure you make a stop at WA Net.